Good evening, everybody. How are you doing? Is it all good, everybody? Is it all good? Is it all good? Why am I having this insanely cool light? Oops. Ah, wait. It's this one. It's here. This is the problem. This one's not going to be there. Hello, hello. I'm just gonna... There you go. I don't understand this glow effect there is. Alright. I guess this is the one. Ah, here we go. Hell yeah. Now I learned something new, guys. The studio light is kind of crazy. Whatever. It will work like this. Yeah, I don't know why it's shining so much. I have some new lightning, and I think it's just going nuts with my with the program, because it doesn't look like this on the camera. Let's see if I can find something funny here. Here we have it. Maybe I can take it down. Maybe now it works. Oh, maybe it's too dark. It doesn't translate exactly how I want between everything. There you go. Take that one. It's Petter here. My week has been great, Mean Streak. My week has been great. And you know what? I was gonna bring something to show you here on stream. I'm sorry, but I have a alarm system that sometimes makes a noise telling me it's not up to date. Apparently. Because I haven't been here the whole week. And I didn't know this until 10 minutes ago that I need to do some kind of update on the alarm system in my studio. Apparently, we need to do that. And I'm good. The week has been pretty damn nice. I went to this concert. I'm gonna show you some footage from there in a little bit. But first, I was gonna bring something to show Mean Streak right now, but of course I forgot it inside. But let's see here. Here I have one CD, but I don't know if you're looking for CD or for a vinyl. So if we are talking about a vinyl, I have it. I have another one here. This one is a signed vinyl with everyone. This one is actually signed with Petter as well. So this is the current lineup that has signed this one. So I don't know if you're looking for vinyl or CD, but now I have 3 CDs, because you all gave me, because he came to the show on Friday in Trollhättan. And so I have 3 CDs and I have 2 vinyls. And Eva, yes, I'm actually... I am actually doing a bit of cleaning. This is what I'm doing. I'm gonna redo this whole room a little bit because I'm gonna move everything around, and I bought myself some new studio lighting and things like this, so I can actually do more on stream, which I plan to try next week, because next week I'm gonna try to do some I'm gonna try to do some singing live here on stream next week. I'm gonna do some wisdom stuff, and my plan is to show a little bit of how I'm working with the sound. Show some plugins that I'm using basically to create, the sound, and show what I'm using when I do demos. So I'm just gonna take it very easy and just do some change everything around, and then I'm gonna do some singing, and we will see if it sounds good and everything, because I have never tried doing the singing part on stream just alone in a studio, so I don't know how it will sound out there, because I'm gonna send the sound from the actual audio program, the recording program, so I can sit there and work at the same time in the stream. But I don't know how loud it's gonna be, all this stuff. So we will try that out next week, and if I hope I can get everything to work, and see what will happen. So that's gonna be something fun to work out this week, and see how it works. Let's see here. I'm gonna just try to see if I can. There is a setting. Whatever. Everybody wants this album. I don't know, I think I have a couple more of the vinyls actually. Look at this, guys. Look at this. So here we have another one signed with Petter Järpe. Here we have a third one signed with Petter Järpe, and I even have 4. I have 4 signed vinyls actually. And apparently it is number 12, 13, 14 and 15 of the ones that were got sold in the beginning. Maybe these are some that have appeared coming back to the one. So I guess, Edvard, Yvonne, you can send me a message as well, and we will try to fix it for you. So Mean Streak wants a vinyl and a CD, and Edvard, Yvonne wants one. Now everybody wants them, of course. Now I don't know what to say, because I only have 4. I cannot, I shouldn't have shown this on stream. Send yes, Meanstreak, send to the email. I remember I was gonna answer you, but I just forgot. Now there is a problem. Now we have a problem. Now everybody wants it. Well, I guess people could send me a message. Yeah, maybe I need to do a lottery of it live. A lottery of who gets to buy a vinyl. Because I only think I have 4. You know what? Maybe we can check this. Oh, this is not the vinyl. No, I think I only have 4. You can send to the Bangover email. Send to the Bangover email if you are interested in getting one. And then if it's too many people that wants one, I don't know what to do. Then I need to think about something. Then I need to have a look if I have one more somewhere, but I don't think I have one more. I have some other cool stuff here though. I have the Above the Sky in a digipack, not open. I also have the Japan version of Above the Sky. Yeah. But I think there could be another. I think there could be 5 vinyls laying around. Or an auction. Yeah. I could do an auction, but I don't want to charge overprice on them. The Above the Sky vinyl, I don't have. Blix Gordon, it wasn't that long ago since I had a look of everything I have, but I did know that I had a few of these things for a while. I did know, but I just didn't. I just didn't take it up. I can do. You know what we could do? I could. I would think something out. Something out. Mean Streak has the first one because I've gotten a lot of emails asking about that. So I promised you one vinyl if I found one, or a CD. So we will start there, and then I will check what I can find more. Because the thing is that I might have vinyls in my house. That's the thing. I do have some extra CDs and And in my vinyl collection, I do have, you know, the blue vinyl from Majestic. I have the black vinyl. I have all different vinyls, and sometimes I put a couple extra in there. So Peter think it should be a lottery. And Joe wants one as well. Balalaika. Lenke, you wanted the... yeah, you were looking for the Above the Sky vinyl. Yeah, I think it's gonna be hard to find. Send it to the Bangover emails. That is orders at bangover.rocks. Orders at bangover.rocks. You can. I will put it in the chat here. Orders at bangover.rocks. And there you send the request, and if it's CD or vinyl you're looking for. And if there's too many people sending it in, then I guess we do a lottery next week of who gets to buy it or something like this. I will figure something out. Yeah, the cats should pick the winners, yes. That would be cool. My email, Eva, is always jammed. Somehow. Especially the Bangover one. Bangover one, there's so many different things, you know. Of orders not showing up at people's and, you know, need to take care of. And things like this. But one very funny thing with the Bangover store, which I'm actually looking forward to this week, is that I've sent so many letters that PostNord, who I'm shipping with, actually texted me this week and wanted to make a better deal for the shipping. So, if I'm lucky, I will be able to get the prices down on shipping at the Bangover store. And I really hope we can make that happen, because I think it's so annoying to charge so much for the shipping. But I honestly, Peter, have a good night and see you soon. I guess I will see you or talk to you in a few days. Goodbye. No, the thing is that even if the prices sound expensive, I still pay a little bit myself on every emailing or every mail, because it's more than it's actually what I'm actually charging, which is kind of crazy. But now they texted me and said, hey, can we have a meeting, because you're shipping a lot with us, and you know, they think I'm a very good customer, so they wanted to kind of make a better deal and give me some better options. So we will see. Hopefully it will happen. Hopefully it will happen. You know, hopefully. Let's see. Did I do right now? It's this one, that one. There we go. And now it says I need to control the fire alarm. Thunderbolt Dragon. Yes, I leave all the shipments in the supermarket post office. And you know, I don't know if I told you guys this story. There was an issue with a couple of. There was an issue with a couple of orders from the, which was actually CDs and things like this, and they were gone. So somebody was waiting for it, and we sorted it out last week. Somebody was waiting for a CD and has been waiting since the release of Powertrain. And so we couldn't find it. So I emailed PostNord, and the guy also mailed PostNord and said, "Hey, where is this package?" And it never got scanned at all, more than when I actually dropped it off at the store. But the problem was that I sent so many packages that this package did fall out of the box in the store. So when I went there and asked for it, we actually found the CD beneath the bookshelf in there. But I think I said that the last week. Germany is Dutch Post, right? I don't leave it at Munkfors. No, I leave it in Hagfors most of the time. But anyway, so this week I went to the concert. I went to Heilung, and Heilung was really awesome. And you know what? Let's just check the first clip here, and you will see what I mean. There we go. Yeah, it was really good. I really liked it, and it's kind of it's a bit different, and it's not really metal, but it's super cool. And you saw the long-haired guy on the drum in the background. And he was like going all in the whole show, standing, headbanging all the time. It was really cool. And the opening act was Eivor, and Eivor did the intro for the TV series called The Last Kingdom, and she's had a really amazing voice. She did so many different sounds. I didn't actually record it because I had never really listened to Eivor. I just heard one song, but she was singing like did all these different sounds at the same time as she was singing. It was absolutely crazy. I was like, what is going on? So that was super cool. And then Heilung. And they had this curtain, so you couldn't see. It was just black, and and she was in front of this curtain. And then it was a break, and it was kind of cool because they only played sounds like from the forest, like just nature sounds with nature sounds with birds and things like this. Eivor with Eivor with a Norwegian Ö. But I don't think she's from Norway. I think she's from Iceland or something like this, or the Faroe Islands, and with the dash, the Ö, the Eivor. And then they just had this nature sound, and then they kind of just took it all away, and then there was like a big forest behind them, and all this crazy drums and all this stuff. It was super, super cool. And so it was awesome, really. And then they did play my favorite song, which is this clip. Really, really nice. Yeah, you guys need to check out Heilung. And Håkan, yes, it's Heilung. I went to a concert on Wednesday. And that song, I think it's called Ananua. Let's see. I'm gonna check it out. It's called Anunua. Anuana, I think it's called. It's that one, right? Or is it Norupo? Yes, Anuana. And it was so cool also that there were so many people. They were like 20 people on stage. So when you listen to it on CD, I was a bit scared that it wouldn't sound like it does on the CD, because it wouldn't sound as big. But it actually was sounding that big. There was so many voices, and it sounded so cool. So it was a really cool experience. I think it was one of those concerts you go there and you experience something that you don't really experience anywhere else. It's a completely different thing. So I was really happy with it. Really, really happy. It sounded very, very good. Like, like the light here. This good it sounded. And it had a bit of this feeling to it sometimes. Oh. Yeah, but Blue Man Group was more... that was more... like... let's say... regulars singing. Right? It was more like... harmonies and a regular group, wasn't it? I don't remember Blue Man Group that much. And yes, it reminds me a bit of Era. You are right. And here was the last clip where everybody was. This was the last song, and it was, everybody was on stage, so it was kind of busy. Anna, it's like druids, yes. It was an awesome show. Very, very good. Very, very good. Very, very good. Very, very good. So that's the concert I went to. And then, of course, we have done the Eddie Medusa show during the weekend. And Joel came on Friday and gave me the CDs. And then on Saturday, yesterday, we were in Skövde, which is not far from Eddie Medusa's hometown. So it was sold out. It was a really good night, and it wasn't as crazy as I expected. I thought it would be a very drunk crowd actually last night, but it wasn't. So it was good. Oh really? So where are you from, Karina? I don't remember. So it's only one Swede in Halung. I thought there were more, but maybe it's only one Swede. Because I think they are from Germany and Halung is from Denmark, I think. I don't know. I don't know. Let's check here. Yeah, people should, don't drink too much at a show if they want to remember it. But the thing is that at Eddie Medusa, there is a lot of drinking because the songs are about drinking sometimes, or many of the songs is about drinking. Uh, okay. Svenljunga. Cool. Cool. And hello there, Marre. Hello there. So now, let's see here. Let's see here. I'm gonna check if I can sort this out. I was gonna do one thing now. I'm gonna check if I have this added here. Yeah. Now I need to start this one here. It's what is it called? I always forget the name. Here we go, and then we can open that one. Let's see here. There we go, and then we can open this multi thingy. Yes, there we go. And then we're gonna put let's see here. Maybe the sound will disappear for 1 second. Because we have this and we have where is this one? I have this. We did use this one. Oh. they did 8 shows in Malmö or something like this. You know that, Rosa. I don't know actually if there is shows in Malmö. Wait, I don't know. I know there is going to be something in Skåne before the end of the year. Where is this? Oh, that's not Skåne. There seems to be something coming up in Helsingborg, I think. And then I know there is something something more, but that's still not announced, so that's I cannot tell you about. But that is also in Skåne. Yeah, exactly. There is the shows in Stockholm is the same weekend as Epic Fest, so I will have a stand-in. For those shows, and so actually Tommy was at the show in Uppsala because he couldn't come to the show in Stockholm because of that. Robin Bengtsson. Is that the guy who was singing in Mello for a few years ago? Or... Okay, I was actually doing something before I got back to this. Let's see here. I'm gonna check one thing. Now I did something. That's this one, and that's there. Okay, okay. Sorry. I'm just add source here. There we go. Now I'm gonna check one thing. First, now I'm gonna check if you hear this. No, wait. Now we're gonna change this here, and we're gonna change it to done. And I guess we have some. Good. Then I have the audio right there. Goodbye, Susie. Margit. Backstage cards. What do you mean? Munich. We're not playing in Backstage, are we? We are playing at where are we playing in Munich? We are playing at the bigger one, right? Munich. Where is Munich? Is there no show in Munich? Munich, Hanover. Ja, det är jag. Tonhalle. Yeah, that's the bigger one. That's the bigger one, right? Oh, you mean the backstage pass? There is no backstage passes. There will not be any backstage passes. As far as I know. And I don't think it will be. Because the thing is that, you know, backstage we want to... backstage passes, you know, we need the time backstage for ourselves. To prepare, to pack, to maybe wash our clothes because it's a long tour and things like this. So basically there is usually never any backstage passes. Okay, let's see here now. So if we mute that one, can I then turn on... Where is this thing? Where is this thing? Here it is. There we go. Meet and greets. I mean, I don't know about meet and greets yet. It's sad to hear. I didn't know that about this Robin Bengtsson. But he does the wrong music, so who knows? People. No, I don't think we will do any meet and greets. There's not going to be any meet and greets before the show or something like this. So it will probably be afterwards. Okay. I guess it will happen. I don't know. I guess the meet and greets will be unplanned in the venue and after the show at the merch or something like this. I'm sure that I will be outside at every show, somewhere walking around and take a look at the merch and things like this. I'm not gonna be selling the merch on this long tour. There's gonna be somebody else there, I'm gonna try to be out there every show just to say hi and hang around. And then I don't know if the other guys will show up, but I think most of them will show up outside. Some days they will and some days they won't. Let's say that. Now maybe I did screw something up here. Is the stream lagging now or not? Oh. No, you asked me about the show in Tidaholm. Yes, it's my fault. I'm gonna stop it. Sorry. It was... Yeah. I put this thing on here and then it started... yeah, okay, good. No, I put this thing on What is it here? I closed it down. It's gone. Hopefully it works now. I hope so. Apparently, I was gonna start the thing up that I was gonna show you, but apparently I had to download something that was 11 gigabytes big, so that's not gonna happen tonight. We're gonna look at that later on. And yes, I remember, Marina, that you were in Frankfurt. And yes, Håkan, I was going to answer you about the show in Tidaholm. Yes, I think I'm going to be at the show in Tidaholm. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I think so. Let's see. But it's working now, right? Oh, my whole YouTube froze. Yes, I do know how long the set is going to be at Epic Fest. It's going to be 1 hour. 1 hour. It's 1 hour. Yes, it's 1 hour. And yeah, no, there will be more info about that soon, I guess, on their site. We play on Friday. We play 1 hour, and I think we play at 9 or something like this. So I didn't watch the Formula 1 today that much. It was too early. I watched the qualifying yesterday, but then we had a show in the night, and it was the last show of the weekend, so we went out for a few drinks. And then we had to leave kind of early, so I didn't get to watch. But I checked it a little bit, and I realized it became a completely chaos of a F1 Grand Prix with all the rain and things like this. And apparently Ferrari did a really big mistake, because there was even a chance for Lewis Hamilton to win the first race with Ferrari, which would have been so awesome, but of course he didn't. And then they screwed up the tactics, and apparently they came far way back. But it was very nice to see Lando Norris win, and I really do hope and think, and I'm actually cheering for Lando Norris that he will win the F1 season for 2025 this year. And I think McLaren is at a very good stage, so I think they are gonna do it without a problem, and I just hope Lando will not will not screw things up, because I think he is a great driver, and I think he's really fun to watch when he's driving. Yeah, I saw it was a lot of yellow flags. It was a lot of yellow flags in the qualifying as well, I think, for a qualifying session. Oh, no, it wasn't. And I so sad for the Isaac Hadjar, who crashed out on the formation lap. And you're right, Francesca. They came... you're right. They came... Nico Hülkenberg took like 6th position or something like this. Crazy. I didn't expect that at all. Not at all. I do think so as well, that it's fun to see that not only Verstappen is winning, of course, but the thing with Verstappen is that he's so good at driving. Like, I've always been a fan of, Lewis Hamilton and not Verstappen in that battle, but he's such a good driver at just his ability to drive. Like, I don't understand this Red Bull car. I don't think anybody, this new guy, Liam Lawson, he will get crushed next to Verstappen as well, because nobody can actually drive that car except him. I don't know how it works. Kind of crazy stuff. Now I was gonna show you guys. I was gonna go and I started practicing a little bit on the drone. I have a drone, right? And I've shown you a few clips on this on the Tourbook before, and like the first flight I was crashing into a tree and things like this. And I have this kind of motion controller, which is a bit easier, but then you can unlock another crazy level of flying and do much more things with this with this controller. So I downloaded this simulator and I started practicing. I did start practicing a while back, but I haven't practiced since the Therion tour. So I thought I was gonna do it. And with this controller, it's insanely hard. You think you're gonna drive like this, like going all the way out, but you cannot do anything more than just small movements, because then you crash right away. So I was gonna show you this, but I will show it in a week or something. I have my DJI right here. Goodbye, Doris. Goodbye. I have the DJI here. I have this one. This is my DJI drone, the Avata 2. Very nice. Really like it. It's kind of crazy. I did do a crazy flight in Norway last summer. A really crazy flight. I don't know if I have any video from there. Actually, let's see. I do have drone. What's this? Oh yeah. I do have a couple clips here. I can show you the drone clip, but I don't have the one from Norway. This is okay. What is this? No, that's let's see. But I don't think there is any sound to it. I don't have the clip where I was crashing though. But I did do some cool. Yes, I'm gonna ban the 5-string talking. Goodbye, Serena. Goodbye. You guys, you want to know something? Talking about 5-string basses and all that shit, You guys want to see how a real bass should look like. This is a real bass. 4-string and a Rickenbacker. the one. This one is super down tuned as well. I was doing the drone in the Wisdom video, yes, Håkan. This is the most beautiful bass. On this bass you only play. Oh, it's out of tune or down tune. Yeah, it's super down tune. I only have one Rickenbacker. Or that clip, I didn't do all the clips because Tommy was doing. Tommy was filming the one at the one at the Dormsladan on the Rock in the Barn. And here is my other special bass that I've used a lot before, my Lakeland, the one that is on Above the Sky, and the one I have recorded almost every song that I've ever recorded, and for an album is recorded with this one. But the new album is done with my Schecters. I don't collect basses as Tommy collects his guitars. And this one has very old strings, apparently. This is a heavy bass. This one is, I don't know, like 7... let's say 6 kilos maybe. This is a heavy bass. And this one has the drop tuner, where you change the tuning. And it has colors. It's a matching headstock, so it's the same color on the headstock with this kind of cool blue silver color it has. Yeah, this has been my main bass for so many years, but now it's I don't want to tour with this one because it sounds so good when plugged in. And you know, this bass I found in a store in the US, and it was there, and it was hanging on the wall, but it was broken. You couldn't plug it in, so I could never hear it. So I never heard how it sounded in an amp because it was broken, and so I bought another bass. I bought a really, really expensive Music Man bass that was super cool. It was a 50th anniversary bass. It was kind of crazy. And then I just thought, no, went back, gave it back, and changed it to this broken bass. So they fixed it, and just because I thought it felt so nice to play with this bass, I love the neck of this one. And so then after that, every record I've done was recorded by this until I found this the Schecters I'm using now. And the good thing with the newest Schecter I have, the exotic one, it has the same style of a neck as this one, so it feels like the same bass when playing. The other one I have that is a bit brighter with the bright fretboard is a bit thicker neck, which actually feels a little bit, not as thick as the Rickenbacker, but a little bit like a Rickenbacker. Actually, I think You know, on a bass, the strings will hold and last forever, basically. Some people, they never change the string. They change the string on a bass between 5 or 6 or 10 years. And they want this sound, and then they sound like just. But I want to change the strings very often, and I think I like to change the strings more often than the guitar players are doing, because I do think that I do think that bass, you hear more of a difference on the bass if the strings are old or new than you do on the guitars when they have all the distortion on. If you listen clearly to if you listen, let's say at a show, I don't think everybody's gonna say, "Oh, I can hear that the guitar with all the heavy distortion." You can say right away, like, "Okay, that guitar has new strings." But actually, on the bass, you could do that because it's so different sound when you have the new strings with the metallic kind of clanky sound compared to old strings where it's absolutely just tones. It's just big, bassy, woolly tones where you don't really hear much more than boop, 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 boop. So I think it makes more difference on bass in like a live setting than it actually does on a guitar. Of course, if you play acoustic guitars, it's the same thing because then you hear the strings so much. So let's say you play steel string acoustic guitar, then I think you hear the strings so much more than with all the distortion on the guitar. But of course, guitar strings break more easier, so then you need to have them more fresh. And on an album, you could hear the difference for sure. With the guitars as well, you will hear how much. So then they also need to change the strings a lot. But I do think live that the bass actually has a bigger tone or sound difference with the fresh strings than the guitar. And this is also the thing that it's a bit of a secret on how do you get the sound, because if, like, as example in this Eddie Meduza show, because on bass there is two different style of strings. You have steel strings, and then you have strings that is absolutely clean. They don't have any attack, and like if you play blues, you play with those strings. Then you want old bass strings if you play blues, because you don't want to hear when you hit the string. You just want a big note. But if you play metal, then you want to hear the string, so it cuts through the guitars. Then you need the steel strings, and when they are fresh, you get this kind of sound. So it's a very big difference on the bass. But anyway, I was going to show you the drone clip. But I did never find the drone clip where I was crashing. But here I have a clip when I... Actually, there is no... There is no... There is no... There is no sound to it. Let's see here. I'm just gonna check it. This was the last fall. It was let's see if I can find it. Name drone. Let's see here. It is the clip called the drone test. Yeah, no, this was the last spring. The first kind of clip that I did, actually. What happened? The chat froze and everything. Is the stream... Oh, there we go. And Tommy is here. Hello there, Tommy. I will... It is Shan Olsen, yes. It was Shan Olsen. And I... let's see, it was something... I can absolutely record... I'm gonna record the new strings versus old strings and show you the difference for sure. So you know what I'm talking about. I will do that. My chat is absolutely bugging now. It doesn't load at all. It's indeed a lot of fun to fly the drones, Tommy. But I don't see anything in this chat now. The chat froze. But anyway, it's time for me to say goodbye. Now when Tommy has arrived, I'm gonna leave you to it. Yeah. Thunderbolt Dragon, you're right. It's the longest tour book to date. And now Tommy asked me to stay. I don't know. I can stay for another minute or two. But I think they're going to be a bit longer now when I have this other thing going. Now if it all works out, then I can do the singing next week and show you the plugins and show you the sounds and all this stuff. Then I will... then it's gonna be a bit longer. It's gonna be more than an hour every week, just so you know. That's my plan. I hope it's gonna work out. I need to get everything sorted and then let's go. More streaming. But I don't know what happened with the chat here. Now it seems to be working and yes. And Morgan, at the moment there is no CDs that are signed for sale. And there is going to be, you know, another drive with signed CDs coming up at the Bangor store. I don't, you know, in the summer or something like this, but not right now. So, Tommy, thanks for joining. And I've seen that your cover is doing really, really well. I'm happy to hear that. I even know that Nanne Grönvall was watching the video the other day. Because they sent it in their tour chat. Because the tour manager at Eddie is also the tour manager of the Nanne tour in Sweden. But he has a stand in there. So he saw it in the chat that you released the Badabastu. And they actually put it there. And said, this is so cool. Yeah, they did. And I also saw that you are in the sauna. And I know, because now Karina says that she doesn't like to be in the sauna. And I know you don't really like saunas as well. It was like just... just like I don't know, not long, like an hour or two after you released it. But anyway, now I need to go. Actually, I'm sorry. So everybody, thank you for joining tonight, and hope you will have a great week. I'm gonna take care of this very annoying fire alarm I have, and I'm gonna tell them to turn it off because it's so annoying. And then I hope to have everything ready for you next week, and we do some singing here on the live stream. I can imagine it wasn't turned on. It was probably on cold. There was a cold setup on that sauna. Anyway, good night. Cheers.